Hello everyone, and a very Merry Christmas to you all, those of you that celebrate. If not, I hope you have a restful and enjoyable holiday without any strife. We've had enough of that, haven't we? Alright, so today we are going to try to get as much done with the aliens that we can. I think I know I'm going to be able to get it done. We're going to do a live playthrough Saturday when the girls go do their nails. Some of the biggest things that go on with this is assembly. So I want to show you guys something, how I found a way to do it, and I had no problems, and it was actually pretty quick. Oh, I hope I don't mess this up by doing this. Alright, because I didn't take the stupid papers out from underneath. Alright, just bear with me for a second here. And all I want to do is just check this other camera real quick. Because, yeah, okay, that should be good. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, just to kind of give you a quick... Oh, jeez. You know, can I do anything right? One of the biggest problems that I hear that people complaining about is putting these bad boys together. This side, no problem, right? You know, you slap it together, this, that, the other, and then you get it together, right? All right, no problem. The real problem that people seem to be running into is putting these tails on. So let me show you what I did, okay? And it made it a lot easier for me. Let's go to this camera here. I used two different glues. Alright. This arm is not helping me any. And by using two different glues, it really improved everything. Now, when I was doing my normal assembly... Okay. I got to put on my thing so I can actually read what the heck I'm doing. So, what you want to do is you want to do everything with your regular glue. Okay. And I'm going to show you the glues. Let's go to this camera. Okay. So here you have, I got this from Hobbytown, MaxiCure. And what this is going to do, it's going to be a 10 to 25 second. That's great for all the normal stuff, right? But what you want to do is get your tail solidified pretty quickly. So, and you got to be careful using this stuff because it is super, super thin. And it is Instacure. Also from the same company, okay? And this goes together in 1 to 3 seconds. So you want to be careful because it's going to come out very, very, very quick, okay? And what I do is I just tip this just a little bit and then get just a bit on the edge of that tail. I put the tail on. I count instead of 3 seconds, I wait 10 seconds, and boom, I had the tails went together instantly. So using two different glues really helped. This really solidified everything, you know, in 10 to 25 seconds. It's an extra thick glue, so it comes out a lot slower and works a lot better. You can get this at any hobby store. You can find it online. These 1 ounce things are normally, yeah, about $5.99. And they're well worth it. They're better than regular super glue. I really like this stuff. And then you want to get the ultra. I very rarely use this because it's so thin, okay, and it just boom, 100, you know, it comes out 100 miles an hour. And what I do is I use it in certain situations, such as these tails, and believe me, it really helped a lot. All right, let me put this away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, all right, there we go. That goes there. And I've got, I'm such a pack rat. I got about 20 of those each. And that really helped me get through. And I think I got this all assembled in about an hour. Okay, and, you know, and that's with a bad arm. So I cut all, you know, I made sure I kept, you know, I would do. The other thing is that you have multiples, and let's just go over here again because I want to just help you guys out, because if you're going to go get this, I don't want you to get frustrated either. All right, So as you can see, you're going to have an A2, B2, a C2. Well, it's C1, C2. You're going to have an A, B, C, and D for each pose of the aliens, okay? Just do a sprue at a time and you're going to be fine. What I did is I got it to this point and I got it glued to the base, okay? Now when you got it to the base, I let those really solidify and dry. Then I went over and I cut out all the arms, because it doesn't matter how you put the arms on, because all the tails and the things, they're interchangeable. So at this point, you just cut everything out, and then you get your tails in first. Okay? Your tails in first, and boom, you're off and running. Alan says, "Hi Rob, doesn't mech solve it?" I don't know. I didn't use that. I'm just showing you what I used and how quickly I got those together. I mean, I really got those together quickly, and that's why we're doing this today. All right. So the two different glues really helped out, and they really made a difference. I got all the expansions together but an hour. All the cutting and gluing took me like 8 hours. Mind you, I'm out of practice by like 20 years. I'm used to doing this, and I did it with a bad wing. I just concentrated on getting them together. It was very, very quick for me. To be honest, maybe an hour and a half. But I know it was. I thought it was going to be a lot longer. I thought it was going to be a few hours. But I was able to get it done because, it was about an hour, 15, hour, 20 minutes, to be fair. I'm sorry. But I mean, I got everything. I got the whole thing put together in that time, and I was able to get in time for dinner. I remember that because I said, I only got about an hour and change. And I didn't want to catch any heat from the queen and miss dinner. All right, the first thing I got to do is, this is going to be painful. So we're going to I'm going to show you how I do these aliens. And I got to get myself out of this contraption. And this is where things get a little nasty. So I got this support pad here. And we're going to do some pain. I'm going to fight through this, all right? The thing I worry about is getting a little fatigued. Because you do get fatigued with the arm. But I promise you this. The key for me was dry fitting with no glue. And I was confident how they were meant to fit together. Yeah, they actually go together really nice. Let's talk about Gale Force 9. Okay? They came out with World of Tanks, which I think is glorious. The models are beautiful. This now, I think we got to keep an eye on this company. They're really doing some nice work. Really, really some nice work. And I'm very impressed with it. Enough of that. All right, so. And this is the first time I'm really painting. So they may not come out perfectly, but listen. Now, one of the biggest controversies is, what is the color of these creatures? The movies, it's very dark a lot of times. They have almost kind of a tinge of blue in there. There's silver. There's this black. There's all kinds of different variants of aliens. You look at certain comic books, they paint them purple. Some are gray. It really comes down to what you want to do. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy way how I went and did it, okay? And hopefully this is helpful to some of you out there that don't normally paint. And you'll see that there's a few solo playthroughs videos out there. That's fine. All I know, Ray, is I'm going to do mine. And we'll see how it goes. If people want to rush it out there, that's fine. I don't try to be cult to the new. This is just something I'm excited to play. I'm going to do it. So there you go. If you want to watch those, go watch those. Nobody says you got to stay here. Some people think the blue... I was just going to say that. Some people think the blue is from the lighting. Yeah. And I think if you utilize that a little bit, you can get a little shade in there. So I'm going to show you what I did, and there's two different variances of it, and I figured this out, and I think it'll help you just mow right through these guys. And it's actually using contrast paints. Okay, so let's go down to the table, and we're going to take a look. All right, oh, well, no, let's go to the other camera, because you don't want to see my hat. I'm going to turn my hat backwards, and I'm going to do my best to try to keep everything in range. The whole key is my arm here. All right, the first thing I did is I took these out and I spray paint. I went over them with an army painter, and what I did was use a gunmetal. I went gunmetal right over them. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to do. Now I experimented with two different contrast paints, and it really comes down to which ones that you really like. Okay. I really think a Basilium gray really works really nice over it, because it gives that gray, but it lets it really shine through a bit. Or you can go hardcore and really go for like a darker kind of look with a Black Templar. Okay, this really kind of brings it out. So I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you what I mixed in there a little bit afterwards. So we're going to use the good arm to shake. Okay. I don't expect anybody to really, do it your own way. So we're going to go with the gray first. Okay. And I'm just going to take the big brush here, and we will actually put these up where you guys can see them a lot closer. Forgive me, this is just very tough for me physically right now due to the injury, so we're going to do the best we can. What I do is don't pile it on there like that. Okay, and all you want to do is really kind of work this around, get a good amount on there. All right, and you see what's happening. It's getting in there, it's getting in the recesses, but the silver is still coming through. Okay, just enough, but not overtaking it. Okay, so you have this gray that's working in there, and it feels like some of the ones that I've seen. I've read a ton of comic books. Everybody's seen the Geiger stuff, and you want to do justice to these, but you also don't want to spend 25 years painting these doggone things. All right, and by just kind of and make sure you get every area, because if you don't, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. All right, so this is the Basilium gray. All right, and easy on the tails. Always easy on the tails when you are taking a brush. Don't really push too hard. You should be easy any way that you're doing it. Okay. And just work it in there enough. All right, that's all we want to do. That's all we want to do. And thank you all for spending this time with me on this Christmas Eve. And this is the first time we've painted in a while because of my severe injury, my surgery, and we're gonna do the best we can. That's all we can do, right? All right. So that's one way to look at it. Okay. I'm gonna close this up. Ouch. It's painful. And then we're going to come over here, and then we're going to do the we're going to take the Black Templar. Now I went back and looked at the movie the other night, and just kind of try to figure things out. And ouch. Wow. All right, now this is the Black Templar. This is another one that if you're going to do this, you see how it's really, you really got to move it around, guys. You got to move it around, or else you're just going to be painting black, and you don't want to be doing that. All right. I kind of like the little darker look a little bit better, but I also like the gray a little bit better. I don't know. I keep arguing with myself over how I wanted to do these, so I kind of did half and half. And then I started messing with them a little bit. Again, I gotta trim that. Oh boy. But that's okay. I will get that. Whoops. I just don't have the hand control right now, guys. Sorry about that. You gotta bear with me. And like I said, trying to show you quick and easy how quickly we're gonna get this to the table. We promised that we would, and hey, we're gonna have a lot of fun because we don't do taped playthroughs. We do it live so you can feel the tension. All right, so we're gonna do a live play of this. We don't do it taped. We do it live. People can edit over it 9,000 times. You get to see all the confusion, all the things that I'll go through, that I may make mistakes, and that's really what I try to attempt to do here. All right. So here is with the Black Templar, and it really, I think this really kind of works out well. If you, sometimes I'd like to take it off my brush and then go over it again. All right. Just see how I'm pulling some of it off, just enough, because I want that silver underneath to still keep that Geiger look. All right, I want to keep that Geiger look. So two different variants. They're almost kind of the same in a way, and yet when they dry, they kind of do a couple different things. The next thing I would do, if you want to, while they're wet, is take some Dragunov Nightshade. Okay, and this is up to you. All right, if you want it, especially with the gray ones, you just want to get your brush in here. You want to get a good amount on here. Oh God, that hurt. Forgive me, folks. And just maybe kind of just touch over just a little bit while it's wet. Just let it mix in there, just to give a little bit of different, a different tinge to it, a little bit almost. All right, have that nice little light effect. All right, boom, 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 boom. You see where I'm going with this? Now, how long did it take me to do those two? Right, not very long. Here, we'll put them up here where you guys can see them a little bit better. Oh, bear with me for a second here, folks. I'm gonna clean off this brush a little bit. I'm in therapy. I'm not supposed to be moving this too much, but to hell with it. It's Christmas. We got aliens to paint, and we got an alien playthrough to do. All right, let's take a look. Let's go over here. All right, there we go. Now watch the light hit the different ones here. All right. Look at this. There you go. So it really comes down to what works for you. Right? But it's quick, it's easy, it's efficient. And it gets the job done. What's that? Protein shake. Thanks. Queen came over and brought me a protein shake, and my dog came in too. There we go. Ugh, and it's warm. All right, we'll put some ice in that later. All right, there we go. So you see where we get those nice shadows and everything from it? That's everything that we kind of really want to do. All right. So add in sometimes that blue a little bit. You see where I'm going with this, folks. All right, and I'll show you a couple that are dried. All right, or just about dried. Because remember, when they dry, they actually kind of change a little bit as well. All right, let's go back to that. No, I shouldn't be unwrapping my arm. That's the whole thing, bro. Now you see how the light hits it? That's what we want. We want them to kind of look like the aliens. from the movie. And that's what we're going for. All right. Xenomorphs. I'll tell you, every time I mess around with this, I always think of Space Hulk. How can you not think of Space Hulk? One of the greatest games ever made. All right. All right. So, a very quick, easy way to do those. Crank those out without a doubt, and then you have the bases that all you're going to do is take a little Newell oil, boom, 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 and you're done. I mean, that's how easy it is. And Mark makes a great point there. You can really see all the detail by doing that, by putting the silver undercoat instead of. Now I'm going to show you some ones that I did a long time ago. All right, and you're going to see the difference here. All right, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to tell you what I did wrong here, and why I can do these over. Let's go. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is actually from Alien versus Predator. Now, if you guys ever had the pleasure of playing that game, that's a really, really fun game. Now, kind of a different look, okay? Really, and here, let me just try to. You guys got to bear with me. I'm really sorry for this. It's just hard with the one arm. Okay, so there we go. All right. So we don't have first of all, those models aren't bad. They're good, solid models, okay? But the mistake I made, okay, is I spray painted, I primed them black, and then I dry brushed the silver over it, okay? Which I don't think works as well, okay? I don't think it works as well. And I think what really works here, I took a little gray, and then I put the silver over it, and you can tell it just doesn't look right. Big difference? Well, you got your bad boys here, okay? I mean, look at that. That really screams a big difference. Whoops. That's a big difference, because now you have the silver underneath, and then you go over it, and the contrast really makes it stand out. Really makes these beautiful, beautiful models stand out. And if you add the little tinge of blue, it kind of gives you that illusion of the lights. And you're off and running. You're off and running. All right, so I think I think you got a pretty good idea on how to get the aliens done. And I bet you can do all these aliens in under an hour, easy. And that's a good thing, right? Speed kills. Speed kills. Remember that, my friends. All right. Now to the more controversial thing, okay? That's not even controversy. I started looking at pictures and movies, and a lot of people want to paint these guys, the Marines, green. I found that they're wearing a lot of gray. So I took a couple shortcuts that way too. And I still have a long way to go with them. These, I believe that you can get done in under an hour. Now, we're going to start here, I think, with this guy here. Yeah, okay. All right, there we go. Hudson. And we'll mess with Newt too. So taking a look and really looking, because they never give you a full body shot here. And you kind of got to guess it out yourself, and that's where it really becomes pretty good here, and where you start to figure things out a little bit. So let's go down to the table here. All right. Now what I did is I spray painted these white, and then I went over with just the Bacillium gray. I just wanted to make everything gray, and then I was going to paint everything outwards. And just keep it very, very simple. For instance, oh boy, I'm going to have to just bear with me for a minute. I just got to get some of this paint I should have looked for a different Kesla flesh. We're going to take some Kesla flesh, and then we're going to water it down a little bit. We're going to thin that out really nice. There we go. There we go. Just in that area, because we don't need a lot of flesh here. Well, we do when we have to do Vasquez. Okay, and all we want to do is just go over. We're going to tighten all this up, but we want to get all our flesh areas in. All right. And that's where that's going to start bringing out this model. All right. So by just going over it with just making everything gray, it's going to make it easier to put the coat on. And by taking your, and I do mean by taking the, let me just get the hand here. And you're going to probably need 2 good coats on here. We'll do our best to get the 2 coats on today. I don't want this to go terribly, terribly long video. Okay. And you can see how already he's starting to come together very quickly. Very, very quickly. The Marines are wearing camo, but the movie's very dark and it's hard to catch all the detail. And it is. And okay, I don't know why you would wear green camo in space, but hey, that works for me. And there are certain things that you can pick up, but I don't worry about it. I'm just going to do these the way I want to do them, because that's what it really comes down to, is the freedom. And if you look at the picture, I'm going to show you guys a couple of pictures, because there's no way that there is camo on the helmets. So by taking this gray, it kind of gives me a little bit of a underneath work here to kind of work it through. Like I said, I'm just showing you how I do it. How you do it, hey, that's your world. But the last time I checked, it said Rob's Tabletop World, if I'm not 100% sure. I just do things that fit me. Now, I am going to add a whole bunch of different greens in here, and we're going to do that too. Hold on here. Let me just clear this brush off. And I want to show you, and even in the pictures, that you could pick out some green, but take a look right there. Okay? There are areas that are camo, okay, but look at that helmet. That helmet is not green, okay, at least from there. And I've taken a look at different pictures, and you try to figure everything out, and you try to build it your way. And I think that's what really stands out here. Oh God, hold on here. All right, here we go. We're gonna try to keep going here. All right, so again, I just want to get a little more Kesla. We're going to let that settle a little bit, let that dry, and then we'll go over it again. And by starting with the gray, you know, I primed it. Oh, it looks like the UPS guy's here. You know what that means. You know what that means. Another delivery. More games. More games. I'm just going to get some more out here. We're going to get some water on that, and we're going to thin that out a little bit. We really want to thin that out. All right. Merry Christmas, Rob. Glad to see you back to painting, and I hope the arm's feeling better. Oh, no, it feels like hell, bro. It feels like hell, but hey, it is Christmas. And, like, here, this is a good base, and it's a good start for me. All right, so by just, and putting the gray really brings out the detail. If you try to just do this with it white or try black, you're not going to be able to pick out, and there's a lot of beautiful detail in this. There really is. And you could really make these models sing, I'm telling you. This is I'm very impressed with what they did, and you know, not that they have to, you know, impress me or anything like that, right? But I think what really stands out is how well this just all works together. Okay. Gale Force 9 really took the time to really put together a beautiful game. Congratulations to them. I'm going to put that over there. Put that over there. All right, let's keep going here. Well, I got a little bit of this paint here. And the one that I can't wait to paint is probably my favorite, and that's Vasquez. By the way, if anybody didn't check out that bug hunt game, that game is fun. I wanted to do that again, but I think I would bore everybody to death. I would bore everybody to death. Oh, God, that hurt. The models, playing with the dice as the aliens is just absolutely brilliant. Congratulations to Upper Deck for another great game. Another great game. You know, they really take... And Gale Force, who also has been taking a lot of properties and doing, some really great things, such as with... I really like what they did with Doctor Who. If you're a Doctor Who fan, it's a very, very good game. You might have seen a playthrough that we done earlier in the year. I really enjoyed that. We actually had Cybermen versus Dialects, which is just, hey, fun anyways. And just getting this where we want it. There we go. Just trying to get... Oh, God, the hardest thing, this is the first time I'm really trying to put an effort in painting here. And this arm was surgically repaired not too long ago. Not easy, folks. Not easy. Not easy at all. So just bear with me. I'm glad the game is finally out. I had it on pre-order for almost 2 years. That's a funny thing. There's certain companies that it just takes a long time for their stuff to come out. And then when they come out with it, you forgive them. It's like, oh, God, this took forever to come out. I shouldn't buy this right now. And then, yet, it comes out and you go, you know what? This is worth the wait. And there's certain companies that do that. You could say that with, like I'm waiting for the newest Shadows of Brimstone, and some of the other expansions from Flying Frog games. And, it takes a while. But in the long run, you go, yeah, that's cool. So you kind of forgive people. All right. This dude here. I took and just went over him with some camo green. And I knew that I was going to repaint everything over it. And, I just really felt that just getting the green on there quickly with it's actually a contrast paint. I'll show you in a second. Bear with me. Bear with me, my good friends. Bear with me. All right. Oh, it's just hard to hold on to things. It really is. Where is it? Oh, Creed camo. Went over the white very very easy, and I was able to do it. Mark said, I heard they weren't happy with the first version, so they reworked it. More power to them. I mean, congrats to them. I really admire what they do. And when I tell you that I don't think I'm very excited about this. Actually, I'm painting this guy the wrong. It's alright. I'll take care of it in a minute. Okay. My hand is shaky. And that's the biggest thing that I worry about right now is fatigue. I'm sorry I'm complaining so much. It's just I really want to get this done because I'm really looking forward to playing this live on Rob's Tabletop World. Alright, my girl there. Everybody loves Newt, right? How could you not? get our hand here. And just really, again, another great job where, you know, they just took and really just did a phenomenal job with these sculpts. The game plays very well. I've been reading it, and I'm very excited to bring it to you guys. And we're going to do it live together this Saturday. And that's what I got planned, because the girls are going to go get their nails done. I'm not going to go with them. So there you go. There we go. Here she is. And she is just cool. I mean, how much... Probably one of the coolest and best characters in that movie. And we just go over her hands because she has those gloves on, which just make her just... This girl means business. Very, very, very just glorious character. One of the most iconic. And I'm sorry, guys, my hand is just a shaky mess, as you can see. This is very, very painful to do, but hey, we'll get it. We'll get through it. I'll get through it. All right. And again, we're just going to do the best we can. That's all we can do. That's all you can ask. Is that you, Mimi? Yeah. Okay. No, you're fine. Victoria's off today. That girl has been working tons and tons of hours in the ER. And as you know, with everything going on, we're just glad that she's home today. At Christmas Eve, they're baking. So we're going to go over to the Jarl's house tomorrow. Tonight, just nice and quiet. That's the way I like it. I would do something live, but I'll be honest with you, sometimes you just got to take a little bit of a break, right? What's he saying? A bit of a table hog. You need to play all the characters even solo. Yeah. It's alright. We're going to make it work. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love table hog games. I guess that's now a term. How about a game that just takes up a lot of space? Alright, there we go. So we got our base colors. Now we'll just come back, put another coat on very quickly. How long are we going? 39 minutes. That's not bad. We got aliens all squared away. We're getting heroes squared away, where they're playable. And that's the most important thing. Just get it where it's playable, folks. Get it where you feel comfortable with it. That's all. Right? Okay. Hey, alien, get over there. You can't attack them yet. Jeez. Jeez. Whew. Just trying to keep my hand nice and steady. Bink, bink. 2 coats, folks. 2 coats. 2 coats will do it. That's all it takes. What I really like about this is they have the names on each character on the back. So if you want, take bright color or something and highlight them and bring them out. Let them pop, folks. Let them pop. All right, there and there. Sigourney Weaver, our hero. What an iconic film. both of them, if you really think about both of these, the Alien 3, okay, whatever, I think they could have done a better job with that one, but hey, who am I? I haven't made a film, so what do I know? But the first two, if you really think about it, how different both are. The first one was just this absolutely just mind thriller, and this creature, and everything that went on, and then you go into the second one and it becomes just this action adventure, and both of them just work. Both of them just work. I mean, plain simple. They both work. All right, let's go here. A little bit on my girl's face. Let's go over her hand a little bit. There we go. And this dries pretty quickly. Just trying to keep this arm steady. And that's the hard part. Steadiness. There we go. And then our girl here. Supposed to get up to 80 here. 80. I mean, really, come on. 80. Floored. How you doing? Exactly. The way I think. Boom. Alright. So, let's clean off this brush. I'm going to get another brush. I'm not liking this one too much. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that I want to do here is, well, I can take some black. No, let's take a... I'm kind of thinking either going a striking green or... What else did I pull out? Or a death corp. I kind of like the death corp. I think I might go death corp. I like Alien 3 because it had dog aliens. A dog alien. But then they changed it. I like when they do different hybrids. Oh, okay. Alright. Death Corp Drab. I think that kind of works. Oh, I kind of like, yeah, because it's dark. And I think that's what I'm going to go with. Dark. Oh, come on. Under my little tile here. Come on. Add a little bit of water. This is going to this is going to work very, very, very well with the gray. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. I'm trying to keep it dark like the movie, in a way. And I think that kind of works. All right, a little more water. Oh God. And we're just going to kind of work on certain things here. Like I think right here, I think right in there. And coming through here. Just adding that little bit of green there. Up through those packs there. Just keep it simple. You don't have to go crazy with this. I really think that less is more sometimes with this. Especially with the contrast working the way it is. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Adding that little bit of green, and we'll take a look at the big thing. No. So Gordy Weaver. See, now I'm forgetting what I wanted to do with her because, her thing I think was gray. It was almost like a dark gray. Her suit. Coming along the pack here, see, just bringing this out. I'm sorry, I'm grunting a bit, but I'm moving this arm more than I should. All right, let's go there. Okay, there. If I wanted to, I can just play around with things a little bit. Been too wet and cold to spray prime here. Yeah, it's been cold here, believe it or not, but you know, it's been anywhere from 40 to 60. Today it's 80. Welcome to Florida. FLA, baby, FLA. Alright, so again, just coming in here and really just keeping this, and I really want to keep this tight to an hour and a half maybe. I want to keep it tight. Oh god, this wrist. It's the moving of the, when I do circular motions, I feel a lot of pain. All right, there, right into there, kind of works right now. All right. And then up, and here. Let's get our girl here. She's like, she is my favorite character without question, and awesome. All right, and then I know what I want to do there. This dude, I think I'm gonna darken up his pants. Leave the belt the way it is. I'll come in here a little bit. Just gonna lighten this. There we go. Leave his belt. I will just come up over and just lightly over the hat a little bit. Come in through here. Remember, we just want to get this playable, that's all. Alright, there. Alright, through here. Through there. Alright, I like it. Alright, and oh boy, what? Trying to think what she wore. Was it dark gray? Oh boy. Alright, let's close that up. That's good, that's good. Alright, I'm happy with that, where that is. Oops. Of course. Get it mixed up into the paint. Little newt. Might dry brush her out. Okay. Let's do her hair very quickly. I'm going to use a Baylor Brown for her. Oh. And just use that on her hair, because her hair was just very, very all over the place. So just kind of just touch that in there. Our little hair over here. And then we want to make sure that we get the hair in the back here. It's just a quick 1-2 there. Boom, boom. There you go, kid. Alright. Poor little Newt. Alright, next. I gotta check something here real quick. Yeah, because Sigourney Weaver had like, yeah, it was gray. Gray with a little white in there. I wonder if I can touch that with a little pastel blue. Alright, let's give it a shot. Foster. Foster's the one I messed up. I'm going to use a little Blood Reaver flesh. It just can't open with that hand. Okay, there we go. And this will be quick. Foster, Foster, Foster. New Hudson. This is why, if you get a chance, go over the letters. Alright. I do like to be accurate. And there we go. Just such a iconic movie when you really think about it. You know, we used to love going on the because we live here in Florida, so we would go to Hollywood Studios, and of course, you know, they had the great movie ride, okay, which was very, very cool. Oops. Well, I gotta get in there. All right, and one of the most iconic things was going through on the great movie ride, and seeing the the alien. You know, you would go from Wizard of Oz all the way to Aliens. And we always used to worry about taking the kids there when they were younger, because we were afraid that they would freak out in the alien part. But no, they were pretty good. They were pretty good. All right, there we go. All right, that cleans that up a bit. All right, next thing. Let's go to our Bad in Black. We're gonna go just, oh, you know what? There are certain things that I saw that were kind of brown. I think that'll work here. Hold on here. No, I think the black will work better with the gray. All right. And we can lighten that up later. All right. First thing we're going to do is take care of her hair. One of the greatest heroines of all time. And we'll also show you how to paint the expansions as well. So have no fear. We will be doing all that as well. sure that now we start bringing things out, like the weapons. Alright, here we go. And I just want to hit in here. The best thing about the movie being dark was it didn't make the aliens look fake. Right? There we go. Boom. Alright. Merry Christmas, Leroy. Happy Christmas from me and little Sammy. Thank you, Grahamtastic. Alright. Let's go over here. Just want to get that weapon right there. And that goes head. All right. My girl. We'll put the iconic headband on her as well before we go off air. I mean, how could we not, right? It'd be doing a complete injustice to her. And this bad boy, I think I'm gonna lead belcher. Want to hit here. Just have that strap in come in. Come over her shoulder a bit. Again, nice and easy. Nice and easy peasy. Yeah. I think that's... We're going to lead belcher that up. Okay. Shotgun, definitely black. Definitely black for a shotgun. Oh, and I forgot to do one thing on that other dude there. Put him in some black boots. There we go. Gotta have a black shotgun. Take care of some of these straps here. There's a little packet here. Come around his wrist there. Let's just touch that a little bit. And just pick out little details that you want to do. Kind of make things just sit up a little bit. There we go. And we're going to have some fun with this guy here too. Because we're going to go here. We're going to make weapon black. And how long does this take me? I've been painting an entire hour. Okay. And if you take the time to go out and just spray paint it and do everything like I said, you got about a 2-hour job, tops. Tops. You know, it really, you know, what do you want to do? I mean, that's what it really comes down to. How far do you want to take it? Do you want to get it to the table pretty quickly? All right. That's up to you. Right? There we go. And we'll pick out this here. I'm gonna do something a little different with, because that's the flamethrower. And then here, of course, we've got to go that there. And I may just dry brush a little bit of Rune Fang steel over this, which would be look kind of nice. Just give it a nice little sheen, a little pop, a little depth. Isn't that what it's all about, right? You don't need to go crazy with color as much as you just need to, you know, really just pull out the details that you really want to pull out here. Good to see you painting, Rob. How's the pain? It is immense right now. I'm starting to fatigue out, but I'm gonna tough it out a little bit. Not like I'm really toughing it out, but you know, it's just I'm struggling. I'm really struggling today. My hands are shaking a little bit because of the, you know, how uncomfortable it is. All right, there we go. All right, and is there anything on Newt? Do I want to brighten Newt up? I think we got her. Okay. Like I said, we don't have to go overboard. Ow. All right, let me clear that out a bit. We're at an hour two. Like I said, I'd go an hour and a half. Hey Rob, you have inspired me to start painting again this year after 30 years layoff. Good to see you. Good to see a brush in your hand. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. On Sonic, I want to paint my copy of this. Want to be good as Rob though. Merry Christmas, everyone. There's nothing to it, buddy. You can get this done. You really can. I believe in you. All right, or else we wouldn't be here trying to do this. Oh shoot, I wanted to paint his boots black. All right, let me do that real quick. And then I'm going to try to speed things up a little bit before I just lose, because everything's kind of numb. That's the worst part about this, is the numbness. I don't feel my hands. So I'm trying to, and listen, this is not going to be very good. I mean, not great, but it's going to be a playable copy, and that's that. I mean, I don't, you know, things that I'm trying to do, I just can't do. So, you know, just be satisfied. You know, if you can get a nice paintable copy out, enjoy the game, because it's a great game. It's a fun game. And it's something that you'll really enjoy, and that's what it really comes down to. Just getting it where you can enjoy it. Okay, there we go. See, that's all we want to do. And you saw how the contrast really cuts through and takes a lot of the pain out of this, believe it or not. All right. All right, now put that there. Put that there. Let's take our lead belcher. Here we go. And I'll put everything. Oh, come on. There we go. Before I get to her. Okay, yeah. This is. I want to feel my way around this. All right, and I really want to kind of have this big beastie just kind of stand out a little bit, because she's nasty. She's so cool and so nasty. Alright. And then I'm just going to come here. Like that. Underneath there. And you really just kind of want to pick out some things that are really going to stand out. You know something? I kind of forgot something again. Doggone it. Alright, what do we got here? Well, let's pick that out. Let's pick that out. So let that shine a little bit there. Take your lead belcher, which is a very dark silver, and just kind of work it into some things that you think would really kind of shine here. Especially on, when you have a weapon like this, right? Just come in here a little bit. There we go. There we go, girl. Just in there. There we go. Perfect. We're going to do her headband in a minute. I'm trying to save that for last. Just want to see if there's anything else I want to pick out. Yeah, that right there. Just want to add in little things that, like this, the cameras and stuff like that. And we're going to pick that out and we're going to let that dry a little bit. But if we don't get to it today, or right now, what you want to have here is you want to go over all the little areas that you find that you want to add, that you want to have some silver tone to it, and then go over it with a lighter silver. Like this right here is just kind of really standing out, which all it's supposed to do. And then you go over and dry brush a little bit in there, and it's going to make a big difference. It really does. I could do that. Just pick out little things. Alright, let's... it's to what you want it to say. What do you want this model to say? And I think by just doing this, I think we're getting there. We're getting there for sure, folks. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's do that. We got that. Okay. Now, let's get that. All I want to do is just get a little bit out of this bottle. Come on. Just a little. There we go. That's all I needed. That's all I need. First thing I want to do is right where we just going to add a little bit of that in there. And just brick things up a little bit, right? Brick things up a little bit. Never hurts. And then, I mean, what is she without this headband? It's one of the most iconic parts of this whole movie, is just how cool this girl is. The old girls rule. Boys rule. Okay. There we go. That's all we're looking for. Alright. I'm going to add a little... I'm going to just add a little Kaldar Blue into Sigourney Weaver's character. Oh, God. Powering through, baby. Powering through. Be bigger than the moment. Alright. And then just a little bit on in this shirt area here. That's all it's going to do. That's all it's going to take. Break up that. Break that up a little bit. That's all you got to do. I think that works. I think that works. Now we let everything dry for a bit. trying to remember what color Newt's thing was. So that's the only one that I'm kind of stymied at. Is what was her little thing, her dress at? You know what? Well, let's. We'll leave the overalls dirty gray, and then I think. What would we make this shirt? Maybe we go. No, the Baylor brown I used for her thing. Cause she got like little overalls on. So what do I want to do? Are you doing any detail on the floor grates on the characters, like burn marks and holes? I'm gonna go over it with a Newell oil, and that's all it needs. That's all it needs, in my opinion. You guys do what you want. You guys do what you want. Boy, oh boy. No, I don't think that'll work. Celeste gray? No. I don't know. I don't see it. Unless I do a brown shirt. I want to keep it dark. Yeah, I could do that. But would it be too dark? I say. And this is where we yeah, maybe a Xandri dust. Oh no, that would mix with her hair. And then we lose the fact that her hair's there. Let's put this one up there. Just want to give her a little color. Steel drab, nope. Death brown claw, no. No. That wouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking of just sticking with the blue, maybe. Yeah, let's go with it. Light blue. Remember, she's all dirty from hiding in grates and everything like that. So if I can always go over this. You know what I'm going to do is I'll put a dark wash over it. And no, it's probably not like the movie, but hey. You know what? Just adds a little difference in here. Just a little, that's all I need. Just a little. There we go. Yeah. Just a little bit. Because it doesn't wash out her hair, which I was worried about. Alright. And then a nice brown wash over that. That'll give it a nice grungy look. You know, it'll tone that blue down a little bit. That's standing out there. There we go. Alright. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So far. Alright. Put that over there. Alright, next thing what we want to do is these should be dried pretty good. Athonian, that's little bit of that left. That's perfect. That's what I want to use up. That's what I want to use up. All right. All right. There comes a point where we got to put the brace back on. I'm going to come up top for a second, guys. Just for a minute. And then we'll get to the final parts here, but it just gets to a point where I've been out of this too long. This jank thing. I think with as much as my insurance is, I already got something a little bit better here. Alright, there we go. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Alright, so we're going to let that sit for a little bit. I want to get the wash on there. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. Got a little bit left in there, a little bit left in there. Trying to use up some old bottles just to get them out of here. All right, let's clear that out. And you know, this is ready to play. What I'm going to do is I'm trying to figure out what I want to do as far as making the letters sign a show. So when we have an overhead shot, I'm going to paint over the letters. But definitely want to make this stick out. All right. I got some new, or a little bit there. Bear with me. It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit since we've been able to get together and do this together. Not as easy as it seems. But you know, definitely enjoyable. L Fudd. Hey Rob, has anyone managed to get the secret code word from the last stream? Yes. And I haven't contacted the person yet, so I'm not going to tell you. Okay. But the person, well, you know, I can tell you. It was Rumbus. I mean, what 1-year-old says Rumbus? Okay. So we were able to do that. It's just I got to figure out by timeline who was the first one to say it in the email. You will be contacted after Christmas. Also, I'll be sending out all the info after Christmas, and we'll be able to get that out to everybody and get everything going to everybody. So congratulations. That was a hectic stream, especially with the baby. But thank you guys for being so patient through it. We're going to be doing another giveaway. Make sure you're a subscriber here. We do a lot of giveaways. New Year's, we're going to do another New Year's giveaway. We're going to be giving away a whole bunch of stuff. It's not going to be as hectic as this one was. But I think you guys will really enjoy it. And we're always doing our best to give you everything that we possibly can here at Rob's Tabletop World. It really means a lot to us. It really does. To have you guys and everything that you guys do for us. I mean, we really appreciate it. And I mean that with all my heart. I really do. It's been a lot of fun. It's been very enjoyable. Even through everything that everybody's probably have gone through this year. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for a particular wash. But you know something? We do it together. We do the best that we can. And I mean, what else can you ask, right? What else can you ask? Great fan base, great people. That's why, you know, it's a unique channel. We don't sit there and beg you for things like so many do. Not that that's a bad thing, you know. Some of these people are trying to do this for a living. God bless them. I wish them the best. But I do this because you guys mean something. So I really mean that. Chris Simmons, thank you for your painting videos. They got me back into Warhammer Hobby after years of being away. Now I'm painting my Empire Blood Bowl team. That's pretty awesome. That's next on our docket. Next year, we as this arm starts to work more, We got a lot of painting to do. So there's going to be a lot of painting videos. All right, so first thing I want to do here. All right, let's get our, okay, there's that one. And then there's this one. Okay, all I need is a little bit here. All right, let's go down to the table. We're gonna be using 2 different types of washes on this. Now, you're not going to see the end result because I'm going to have to highlight these after they dry. That's another 45 minutes from now. But I want you to see how this looks. I'll get them up on the table also so you guys get a look. The first thing I want to use is, well, which one's left here? Okay. I'm going to take a little Agrath Earthshade here. I always like this on skin. I always like this on skin. And we're going to go over. Really just kind of, you want to make sure that you're moving around. Okay. And it keeps everything, it actually kind of works on everything a little bit here. And you see how that brings out the detail. You want to bring out the facial structure and such. Works for me. Works for me. All right, we'll put that guy up there. Just so you can get a good look and see what we're trying to accomplish here. Here, and then in here, and you got to move it around. Don't let it pool up. Don't let it pool up. All right, and it brings some very nice depth in there. All right. About not leaving their faces blank. Alright, do that a little bit. I like moving this around a little bit. This guy really needs it. And this is where you really take it and you go over the entire figure. And watch what this does. Alright. Now do you see why I went with that lighter green and then just kind of worked my way around a little bit. I wasn't too worried about this guy looking phony and fake. And eventually, boom, we get the result that we want. Remember, move it around, move it around. All right, you don't want it to pool in the face there, but you do want it to sit there and do it. Did you manage to get the 2 expansions? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, boy. I knocked that over. Really? All right, our girl here. Remember, she's a bloody mess. All right. And again, just move it around, move it around, move it around. Boom, boom. And make sure it doesn't pool in her face. But make sure you get to see the little details that we have there. Okay, great. Let's put her up there. And honestly, that's all you got to do. And this is just, just about ready to go. Vasquez. Maji. Like I said, my favorite character from this movie. Now, while I got her here, I'm going to take what's left of this Newell oil here. And I really want to go over this weapon. Zoom. Because I'm going to bring this right back out later. But unfortunately, we won't have time to share that together. I can promise you this, it's going to look cool. And then, while you got it out, right? Just get that in the base there, because you can shine up that base too. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Let's get her up there, looking all nasty. Nasty. And yeah, Just kind of really just kind of shine my buddy over here. Alright. Alright. Just take this off. Wipe that down. Let's finish up here. And we're almost there, folks. We're almost there. We're almost there. Alright. And that's a little in that facial area. Oh. For Hicks. There we go. Don't let it pool. Take a little bit of that off. There we go. Don't let it pool. Alright, let's put that up there. And then let's just come over a little bit more. And these are still wet, but they'll dry very nicely. Gorman, that traitor. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Close that up. Oh, little Newt. Almost forgot little Newt. This is where we want to kind of make her really kind of come out a little bit. There we go. Because remember, she's a mess. She's been hiding in vents and stuff like that. So I really kind of want to just, whoops, kind of make that kind of stand out there. And we'll pull the detail out as I'll go over a little bit later. Alright. Alright. Let's get that up there. I'll throw a couple aliens up there. So you guys get the full on effect. Let's go over to our other camera. And here we go. You can see. Oh, hold on. Alright. So this is pretty much what we got. Good enough, playable, right? It's playable. Come on, focus. Once I do that, everything will kind of focus in. Alright, there we go. Sorry. You'll see him on the back side. Right? And I'll be posting some pictures up on Instagram. You see how easy this was and how quickly I did this? It was not very hard. I did this all in the time that we've been together. Alright? Except for the priming. That's all you got to do. This isn't rocket science, folks. I will be putting this up on Twitter and Instagram, Rob's Tabletop World. Make sure you're part of that. Make sure you subscribe here. As always, we try to bring you the very best. It felt good to paint. It really did. It hurt, but it felt good to get something done. And you know, I got a few touch-ups that you'll see. I'll talk about more on Saturday or Sunday, depending on which one we do. Let's leave it open a little bit in case we have a little problem or such. But listen, this is easy. You guys can do this, okay? Most importantly, we're going to do a live playthrough with everything painted. Okay, that's the way to do it. I mean, that's the only way we do things around here. Excellent, solid rule book. I mean, everything you can want in a fantastic game. Tons of aliens, tons of threat. Let's just have some fun, right? I mean, that's what it's all about, right? That's what I think. Now, tomorrow, I'll have a video in the morning. It won't be live. It'll be taped. And we're going to take Christmas Day off. But we will be back Saturday and Sunday. I promise you that much. We're going to do what we can. We're going to see how I feel with certain things. But I'm glad we got this done, because now we're ready to go. We're ready to go, and we're gonna have a great time with it. And I hope you guys really enjoy it and join me for a live version of Aliens: Another Glorious Day in the Corpse. We do things live. We don't take shortcuts and tape it all. It's too easy. You'd rather see me goof it up. And we do it all in one arm. Not a bad thing, right? Not a bad thing. All right, listen. I love you all. Thank you so much. Have a glorious, glorious holiday. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. For those of you that don't, enjoy your time off. Relax and reflect. Okay? And let's just try to have good day where everybody sees eye to eye, and just some peace in your hearts and goodwill to each and every person. That's it for me. This has been a blast, this last hour and a half. I hope you guys enjoy this. Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll be back sooner than you think. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out, and it really means a lot to me. All right, gives us a reason to keep going. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon. Not bad for one arm, huh? Got it done pretty quick. Bye now. Enjoy your day with your families.